Hello, friends of Common Sense Academy. Today we're going to take a look at an article out of Great Britain entitled Man Attempts to Arrest Judge Mid-Hearing in Bizarre Leicester Courtroom Encounter. And aren't we lucky enough to know that the United States isn't the only country to have an abundance of sovereign citizens, with this fabulous article straight out of Great Britain, November of 2019. But before we begin, if you're a fan of the show, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. It's a great way to support the show. It incentivizes me to keep making videos. I've got a Patreon. You can become a patron. I also wanted to announce to everyone that I started a new channel called Joe the Lawyer, where I'm going to talk about my adventures, my journey as an attorney, mainly as a criminal defense attorney, but all things law. So there's a link below. It's called Joe the Lawyer. I just put up my first video, which is about plea agreements and some of the struggles that we face as defense attorneys in negotiating plea agreements. So take a look at that, but stay tuned for this episode right after our same time sip. I got just a little bit of Diet Pepsi left. Today I had a pretty bad stomach ache, and that's one of the reasons I like my carbonated beverages, because it eases my stomach. So let's dig into this article. Here we can see the very regal looking courthouse in Leicestershire. I can't pronounce those British words. I mean, it's the same language. Come on. But looks like a very nice Leicester. I would guess that it's pronounced Leicester, even though it looks like it should be Leicester. And you know, this nice little courthouse here. All right, and the article begins. A man attempted to arrest a judge in a bizarre courtroom encounter. Nigel Little began reading District Judge Nick Watson his rights and accused him of treason. The case at Leicester Magistrates Court on Thursday took a strange turn as District Judge Watson attempted to explain to the 48-year-old he could not help him with an application for defense costs. Mr. Lytle, who had refused requests to remove his woolly hat in court, informed the hearing he was a freeman of the land. Magic words, magic words. I don't have to obey. The judge attempted to explain to Mr. Lytle that he had to go up the road to the Crown Court in Wellington Street to resolve his application, prompting Mr. Lytle to say, Lytle, again, these British words. You need to be at the Crown Court. This is Mr. Lytle saying to the judge, you need to be at the Crown Court. Walk yourself into a mental institution. Are you under oath? You have the right to remain silent. You have the right. District Judge Watson then cut him off to tell him he was in the wrong place. Mr. Little then responded, do you understand it's treason? Hung, drawn, and quartered. The judge ended the hearing with a polite thank you very much, Mr. Lytle. Mr. Lytle had originally said he did not know why he had come to court, but then said he wanted to reclaim costs incurred in three previous trips from his home in Arboretum Road, Walsall to Leicester for an unspecified case. Who wants to bet this guy took the bus and it cost him about $6 to go to this court, and he was in there trying to get his court costs back? Number one, kind of hilarious that he told the judge to walk himself into the mental institution. I think we all know that a lot of these sovereign citizens and freemen of the land, they may benefit from a mental institution. He told the judge he had the right to remain silent. The judge handled this in a very professional, non-confrontational way, which wouldn't necessarily be my style. It would probably depend on the mood I was in on that particular day. We all know it wouldn't have been the style of our favorite judge, Judge Hurley. who I put in a previous video. Judge outsmarts sovereign citizen. He's on the list of the greatest hits of sovereign citizens and judges of all time, where Judge Hurley just completely outsmarts a sovereign citizen before keeping him detained, keeping him in jail on bond. I don't think Judge Hurley would have handled the situation this way. I think he would have probably put this guy in jail and held him in contempt of court. Again, he could not remember why he came to court, but he was the one telling the judge that he belonged in the mental institution. And I think we can all, again, take a little bit of comfort in knowing that the United States isn't the only country that has freemen and sovereigns. Great Britain seems to be number 2 on that scale, and that's likely only because it is smaller in size than our fabulous United States of America. So I figured I'd pop this article up. I've been on a kick lately with the foreign sovereign citizens. You can see this article was posted on November 30th, 2019 by our man Dan Martin in Politics over in the United Kingdom. Thanks for keeping us updated on the sovereign citizen and freeman of the land situation over there. I hope everyone enjoyed this quick little video and got a bit of a kick out of it. Shout out to my man Judge Hurley, one of the best of all time. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. Become a patron on my Patreon below. Unlock exclusive content, which is coming soon. Also, check out my new my new YouTube channel, Joe the Lawyer. I'm going to pump out content for this channel and for Joe the Lawyer. Thank you very much.